Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like a wise man once said, I don't remember his name. I don't even know who said it, but it rings so true when it comes to this situation. So whoever said that, you're a great man or woman. Yo, keep that same energy. I'll say it one time. Keep that same energy. Lomachenko has been yapping a whole lot about Tank Davis. Over and over and over and over again. Continuously yapping about Tank Davis. Him wanting to fight Tank Davis. His willingness to move down in weight to fight Tank Davis. Well, you don't got to do that, homie. You don't got to move down to fight Tank Davis. Because Tank Davis is coming to you. I'll give it to Floyd, man. I got to give it to Floyd. I got to give it to Ellaby. I got to give it to Al Heyman. Hats off to them. Smart dudes. Real smart dudes. They've always had that angle of taking on a Lomachenko. Of wanting Tank Davis to take on Lomachenko once he got his head straight and he's focused. So after they lost his IBF title, the title that they put himself in the position to get was the WBA. And one of the special things about having the WBA belt is, once you have that, if you're a champion in that division, you can drop your belt, move up, and automatically be the number one contender. Automatically be the mandatory. Doesn't matter who's up there, who's the mandatory. You skip them. And you become the guy. They might have to put that glass bottle. I have a whole glass bottle over there. That thing, again, to accident, that thing breaks. 1,000 ways to die type of stuff. I ain't trying to have that happen, so I had to move that real quick. But you move up. You become the mandatory. You become the mandatory. So as we know, Lomachenko has 3 of the belts right now. He faced that super bum Campbell, beat him for a vacant belt, the WBC. He has a WBO, but he also has a WBA belt at this present moment. He's supposed to face the winner of Comey versus what the hell's his name? Teofimo Lopez. He's supposed to face that winner. You know what I'm saying? And I guess for undisputed. But Teofimo Lopez and Teofimo Lopez and Comey aren't supposed to be fighting. I think till December, something like that. So I'm not sure exactly when they would be doing that unification. I'm guessing early in the year next year. But Gervonta Tank Davis has dropped his belt. He has vacated his WBA 130-pound belt and moved up to 135 pounds and has been listed now as the mandatory for Vasyl Lomachenko. All that talk, all that yapping about wanting Tank, keep that same energy. Because we know a guy by the name of Farmer also, what? Yo, I didn't even think about how that affects Farmer. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. You fucking idiot. You dumb mother effer. You stupid idiot. You effing idiot. This dude refused to fight Tank. Refuses $2 million. They offered this guy $2 million. And he just refused that bout. He said no to the $2 million. We'll talk about that in another video. Oh, you an idiot. Oh my gosh, you're stupid. But anyway, he's moved up to 135 pounds. Now he's the mandatory. Lomachenko, man, has to keep that same energy. You have to keep that same energy. I said it like 30 times, but I'm going to say it one more time. Keep that same energy. You know, I guess they might allow him to go for that undisputed, you know, because they're saying that Gervonta is probably going to end up fighting Gamboa at the end of the year, which I don't know how easy that's going to be. You know, Gamboa looked pretty good his last fight, so that fight might not be as easy as people think. But he's going to be probably fighting Gamboa at the end of the year. Then they're probably going to be looking at trying to push that mandatory after that. They're probably going to look at doing that, you know. So we kind of have to see, especially if they fight like in November. If they fight in November, they might try to push it. They might try to push it. I don't know how it's going to work, but man, you put enough money in these people's pockets, you know, crazy things can happen. So he might, you know, something might get put into, a wrench might be put into what they're trying to do as far as with this, you know, easy path to undisputed for Loma, and put him to a space where he has to, you know, he has to fight Gervonta Tank Davis before he can even do that fight. You know, but if they don't do that and they allow him to go ahead and go for undisputed, after that undisputed bout is done, you're going to have to fight Tank. They're going to call that mandatory, and they're going to call it ASAP Rocky. The second that fight is done, they're going to call it. You know, and if they call it, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to take care of your mandatory? Are you going to face Tank Davis like you said you wanted to? You were going to? And you wanted to? Or are you going to drop that belt? You know? When we came across this road, when it came to Farmer, he walked away. He wasn't about that life that he claimed to be about. Everything that he wanted was put in front of him, including basically him getting paid in one night what he usually gets paid in 4. And it was going to be on pay-per-view. So that means you're getting upside on top of that too. You're getting a portion of the gate, that's going to be crazy too. But even if you weren't getting anything, that's 4 times what you usually make. You know? But he decided to just go back into obscurity, fighting on cards that no one's going to care about, against fighters that no one's going to care about. And the person that he was aiming to get in Diaz moved on. So Loma, yeah, 220 is going to be a very interesting year for you, homie. And as they say, keep that same energy.